Our weekly comic book discussion is brought to you by our buddies over at Mutiny Info Cafe, where they not only have a great selection of used books, records, and great coffee, but they also have a fantastic selection of new and used comic books, graphic novels, Magna, posters, Gundam robot models, and other cool comic book crap, featuring our new comic book happy hour every Tuesday from 5 p.m. till close, where you get 20% off last week's new titles. New titles are in every Wednesday. Mutiny Information Cafe in Denver at the corner of Broadway and Ellsworth, and online at mutinyinfocafe.com.
Thank you, Mutiny.
Yeah, thank you.
So I went snowboarding this weekend and got up, spent the night in Denver Saturday night, woke up Sunday morning, went and grabbed some coffee at Mutiny on the way out.
Yeah.
Excellent coffee. I gotta say, it was the most little amount of time I spent in there because I ran in, grabbed coffee, ran out to hit the road, but excellent coffee. 2 thumbs up on the coffee.
Nice. For sure. So yeah, this is our first week with our buddy Dirk. He's going to be joining us on the comic book segment. We're shooting for every other week, I think.
Yes.
What's up, Dirk?
What's up?
What's up?
What up? So I guess we'll let you kick things off. I guess you wanted to just kind of give us just briefly what books you've been into lately, what you've been doing comic book wise.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and list out. You can find me at on Twitter at Mossquatch, MOSSQUATCH. That's pretty much the only social media that I do. And basically, let's see, Marvel-wise, I've really been into Jessica Jones, actually. Without getting into any spoilers, she is, or the book itself is by far the darkest Marvel book on the market.
Nice.
They actually give disclaimers at the beginning for kids not to read it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm way more intrigued.
That's cool. They used to have the Marvel Max series that was darker stuff. They kind of got rid of that now, didn't they?
Yeah.
So
now it's a whole page of a disclaimer in bright red letters on black, saying do not let your kids read this book.
Wow.
And it's grisly as hell, man. I mean,
so just out of curiosity, are we talking gore? Are we talking sex? Or all of the above? What's the adult side of this?
No sex thus far. Gore, yes.
Yeah.
General disturbing plot lines and serial killer type stuff.
Wow.
You know.
What issue are they on right now?
6.
That's the
and
next.
That's
the next comic book club right there. Then.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah, and Bendis is writing it.
Okay.
I forgot the artist. I believe it's Yu. I don't remember the artist's first name. Its last name YU. It's a very gritty style that fits the story. I think people sometimes sleep on Jessica Jones even with the show out, but it is it's about as far from superhero comics as you can get in a Marvel title. You know.
So, does she still have her super strength and everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I, without being spoilery, can I pick up where the book starts off from past events?
Yeah, I'd say so. If it's before issue 1, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she and Luke Cage are broken up, and she had a child, Luke Cage.
Yeah.
And the baby is in hiding. And she's not telling Luke Cage why. And Luke Cage is furious and trying to find his daughter. And that's where it sort of starts off.
Nice. Yeah, you don't want a furious Luke Cage after you.
No. And he's
sure.
He's basically trying to give her as many opportunities as possible to come clean. But there's a lot of dirty deals going on, and I think it's going to feed into Secret Empire at some point.
Nice.
It's going that direction.
All right. 2 weeks. Me and Corey will catch up.
Yeah.
We'll talk spoilers.
The 2 Thor titles are both excellent. Unworthy, and Mighty, for different reasons. Like I said, the Thor, Mighty Thor opens up this avenue of fantasy that Marvel doesn't cover anywhere else. You get into all the different universes.
Yeah, I was reading some of that. I stopped kind of reading all the Marvel books before the Unworthy Thor came out, but I like the Mighty Thor, what I read so far.
And the art is gorgeous. I mean, there are some 2-page spreads that are unreal. I mean, that like harken back to like 90s Marvel, you know, like those sort of like 4-page fold outs that they used to do.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's a fascinating story. I mean, it you know, a woman with cancer that is, you know, she kills her chemo when she becomes Thor, basically. So,
right.
You know, she goes in for chemo to heal her cancer, and anytime she turns into Thor, it negates that chemo.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's almost like, yeah, anytime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime she turns into Thor, it totally gets rid of all the positive effects of the chemo.
Right. So she's prolonging her death. And then Unworthy is fantastic because you see what's happening with Thor and his situation, and how he's trying to get back. And without getting into spoilers, you know, there's stuff involving the Watcher and his death, you know, and what was whispered to Thor that caused him to lose that hammer.
Right.
So that should get people on board with that, just to figure out or find out what's going on, why he lost it in the first place. But the art on both books is fantastic. I mean, there's no second rate, like some certain X titles. But yeah, no, I would strongly suggest those in the same way that I would suggest the 2 Iron Man titles as well.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
For sure.
Particularly Invincible. Infamous is good, but Invincible's fantastic. It's especially for a coming of age story. I mean, if you're into like, it reminds me of E.T. strangely enough. It's definitely a coming of age sort of. It's fresh, man. It's fresh for a Marvel title, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. People complain, you know. People complain about, you know, superheroes, the feminization of superheroes, like Thor being a woman or Iron Man being a woman. When you have characters like Riri Williams, I mean, there's no issue or discussion for, you know.
Yeah.
To even
that's
get
what
it
I've said all along too. I'm all for it as long as the characters are still good.
The character's the character,
yeah.
right? The character makes the story.
It bugs me far less than what they've done with Captain America.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're messing up the original character. None of those other titles where the superheroes have become women have taken anything away from the original character. You know what I mean? What's going on with Captain America is out of control.
I think Secret Empire has the potential to either be really good or really bad.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I don't know which direction it's going to go, but you know, I'm not crazy like these people that are like, you know, the whole thing's ruined because he said, you know, what he said. But we'll see. You know.
Yeah, we said from day one, it depends on where they take it from there. But you know, it did definitely have a little bit of a flavor of just doing it for the sake of selling comic books.
Yeah, and I think people are getting tired of seeing the heroes fight the heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, how many rounds have we gone through already?
Right.
This is like number 3. You know, we've been through 2 Civil Wars, and now we have Secret Empire, which is going to do it again. So, you know, let's see some Sinister Six, dude. I mean, what the hell?
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
For real.
Cool. Is that what you got this week?
Yeah, I think so. The other thing is, I would say, don't sleep on the Gamora book.
Right.
Gamora's fantastic, and don't sleep, obviously, on the Thanos book.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah, and I think Deadpool the Duck just completed. So if people wanted to wait till it's finished, the end and just finished, you can go back. You know.
Yeah.
Also, Man Thing is back. Did y'all cover that already?
No.
Have not. So
Yeah.
that's one of those. Oh, Man Thing. Never mind. I was thinking the wrong thing. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Man Thing's awesome.
Man Thing just came up out of nowhere. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that's cool. If it's done correctly, it could be awesome.
For sure. Yeah, I like Man Thing.
All right, Corey, hit us up with the news.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, yeah, I guess coming from Man Thing, we'll give the R.I.P. legendary
Yes.
co-creator of the Swamp Thing, comic book artist Bernie Wrightson, passed away last weekend, March 18th, after a long battle with brain cancer. Yeah, he legend in the business. Did a lot of art for different horror type things. Did collaborated with Stephen King on a lot of stuff. Did a bunch of stuff for DC, Swamp Thing, different horror comics, and did stuff for Marvel. Did stuff for a bunch of books over the years. Died at 68. Was really well known for his intricate pen work and brush work. So sucks. Sad to see him go.
Yeah.
R.I.P. man.
Swamp Thing is like literally the next thing on my list once I wrap up. Why?
Fantastic.
Yeah, everybody says that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm disappointed I haven't checked it out yet, but for sure everybody says it's one of the best of all.
Am I more plant than man?
Yep. Yeah, Swamp Thing is awesome. Rip. Other than that, I know we've talked up a lot of Legion. Last week it was announced it is renewed for season 2.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Totally.
God.
Totally. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit last week. Almost that's one that I don't want to see go indefinitely. I want to see 2 or 3 seasons that have a distinct act 1, 2, and 3 to them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It's just the story's too awesome for that to kind of be an indefinite. You know what I mean? If there hasn't been a single filler episode.
Yeah.
No.
They need to keep that up.
3 seasons? Is that what Preacher's doing?
I don't know. I haven't heard about either. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those we were saying that's what we'd like. 3 seasons.
I think more series need to do that. Give it a time frame and just pack it with an excellent story.
Totally.
Right.
Instead of just shitting out episodes,
Yep.
Yeah. Especially for those types of books that weren't ongoing books.
Anyways, right.
They were.
Yeah.
We also talked a little bit of trash about doing a Legion show weekly. So I don't think we're going to get it out timely, like right after each episode hits. But it's too good, too much to talk about.
Yeah, I mean at this point we'll almost have to do it for next season though. There's two episodes left, right?
I say we do it, anyways.
Just for the 2.
Yeah. We start with this one, do 3. Start with last week.
For sure. Yeah, it's so good.
Yep.
Can't get enough of it.
Yep.
By far my
That's all across the board too. I mean, I've got people that I thought for sure wouldn't care for it that love it.
Yeah, me too.
Love it.
My dad in particular. I thought he would think it was too weird, but he likes the weirdness. And then I've talked to people that I work with who I'm like, you gotta watch this, and then they come back and they're like, I don't know, man.
Right.
Really, it is all across the board. It's not for everybody for some reason, but I like it. It's the best thing on TV right now.
Oh yeah, sure. Best thing on TV, best comic book based show ever.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad that
coming back.
What are the ratings on it?
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah,
really?
Really good. It comes in
that's good.
It comes in like 4th or 5th every week.
We need shows like that to succeed because
exactly.
it points the direction for creators to start moving and studios to start moving in that direction.
Absolutely.
For sure. So, Legion season 2 coming next year. Hell yeah. Yeah, next thing, this actually came out, this news came out before last week's show. I didn't catch it. The new, Marvel's new Darth Vader comic coming out.
There's a new one?
Yeah, it's coming. It sounds like it's going to be awesome.
The other one finished?
Yeah, the other one finished.
Okay.
So there's a new ongoing series coming up, written by Charles Soule and artist
Wow.
Giuseppe Comically. I don't know.
Yeah, he's starting to work a lot, man. Charles Soule, he's all over the place.
Yeah. But yeah, it apparently it's going to take place immediately after the events of Revenge of the Sith, where we saw Vader join Palpatine.
That's exactly what I want to read.
Yep, and I guess the first arc is going to be learning the origin of his red lightsaber. So, that sounds
That's
awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
Man,
I want that movie.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, that'd be an awesome movie, but it should be an awesome book too. I love what they're doing with Star Wars books. I mean, what they've done, it's crazy the canon stuff that they're showing in the comics, you know.
It's fantastic.
So this with the Vader showing how he got his lightsaber.
I can't wait to talk about it.
Yep. Gonna be awesome, coming in June. Totally hyped for that.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have to read that. But
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yep. Other than that, kind of out of nowhere last week, Sony announced a new Venom movie coming out October 2018. So that's kind of weird.
Brock?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. I guess the screenwriters, they have 2 people working on the script, Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner, who did The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
The newer one. Okay.
No director yet, but I guess it could be cool. I guess there's really no other news other than that it's been announced.
Yeah.
So we'll see. With Spider-Man being in the MCU now, are they gonna tie this Venom into it as well, or is this gonna be a whole separate thing? You know.
My guess is that it's not. My guess is that Sony owns the Spider-Man franchise, and they're loaning Spidey and other MCU characters back and forth. But this is like we're gonna make all the money on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of Disney stuff.
Too.
You know, if Guardians is involved and Spider-Man's around, you know, there's always a shot that we get Cosmic.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I feel like, you know, to be honest, if they can do it good, then I'm all about it. I love the new Spider-Man. You know, the more movies he's in, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
But again, Sony is just the exact same as Fox was screwing up this timeline with everything. Like, why they dropped that whole last movie was to set up the Sinister Six, and now they're going to have a Venom movie before the Sinister Six come out. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Right. You know what I mean? So it's just like, even if you
why not do a Carnage TV show too on top of it?
Yeah, sure. Yes, right, exactly. But you know, work it out. How can everybody look at all this success that you know, Marvel Disney has, and not sit down and come up with a 20-year plan or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, they're stupid.
Real. Yeah, totally.
Corey, I have a question for you regarding the X-Force movie. Have they made any mention about what characters are going to be in the lineup on the team?
Yeah, they I guess there was some concept. Yeah, there was some early concept art released that showed Cable, Domino, Warpath, and Cannonball, and then supposedly somebody with a hood that looked like it might be Rogue. And then since then, Deadpool was announced for sure, so we know for sure Deadpool and Cable. And then there's been talk of X-23 since Logan came out, and
that hood might be Feral. No, maybe.
Oh no. and then Psylocke.
Man. Oh, Psylocke. Okay.
So those are the kind of the rumors right now, but I think the only official two are Deadpool and Cable.
God, you know, you got to put Shatterstar in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Introduce Mojoverse and all that. Yeah. I mean,
for sure.